everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Nicole. How's everybody feeling today? 2 thumbs up? Maybe it's 2 thumbs down? It might be 1 thumb up and 1 thumb down. Boys and girls, today we're going to do some family yoga. So grab your family, whoever might be home with you today, and grab your mat or a towel, a water bottle if you get thirsty, and everybody join me in child's pose. All right, my friends, sitting on our knees, sit back on your heels. Let's fold forward, bringing our forehead all the way down to the ground, and then listening carefully for my chime. Here we go. Slowly rise on up. Take a big breath in, reach way up high. And then as you breathe out, bring your palms together in front of your heart. Press your hands as strong as you can and help me sing our song. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, bodies calm. This is how we listen, and I know you're ready for yoga time, yoga time. Well done. Well, let's see, are you ready for some family yoga? That's right, so today's practice is going to be all about spending time with our family, whoever that might be, and being grateful for kind of the things that we have in our life and just being grateful for spending some good time together. So let's get started. My family today, my partner is going to be my bear friend over here. You might have your mom or your dad or brother or sister or some cousins, whoever you might have with you. Today we're going to try to do some poses together. We're going to do partner poses. So let's get started. First of all, we're sitting back to back. So I'm going to grab my partner, and you can grab your partner and have a seat on your mat. And we're just going to warm up our bodies. So we're going to sit back to back, just like so. Sitting tall, sitting crisscross applesauce. And then we're going to link our arms with our partner's arms, right? And then we're going to start to kind of rock forward and back. But if you notice, yeah, that's right. When you go forward, your partner leans back. And when your partner leans forward, you lean back, right? So we're working together. We're going with each other, going with the flow, right? Now let's see, sitting up tall, let's see if we can add a little bit of breath to that. This might be a little bit tricky, but give it a try. When you lean back, take a big breath in. When you lean forward, breathe it out. That's right. Let's do it again. Beautiful. Let's come back up, sitting up tall. And then we're going to do a little twist. So still sitting back to back. You're going to twist to one side. Bring your hands to the opposite side of your knee. Then see if you can reach around and reach for your partner's knee. Yeah, that's right. And so your partner is going to reach around the opposite direction and try to grab a hold of your other knee. Give it a try, see if it works. Wonderful, you did it. Now let's see if we can twist to the other side. So you both are going to turn to the opposite side. And I'm going to reach for my partner's other knee. In this case, his foot. Beautiful. Let's see if we can go back and forth. That's right, twisting with our partner, back and forth, reaching for your knee and reaching back for their knee. Wonderful. Let's see if we can give it a couple more turns. Yeah, that's right. Fantastic. Awesome. All right, let's come back to center. Fantastic, boys and girls, and adults too. All right, well, let's stand tall. And we are going to make a rooftop. We're gonna make a house with our partner. Today, for this one, since my partner's a little short, I'm gonna use the wall. But the pose that we're gonna try today is called rooftop. That's right, so you're gonna stand tall facing your partner, and you may start together in the middle of your mat. And then you're going to place let's put this here. You're gonna press your hands together. So I'm gonna use the wall. You're gonna press your hands together, and then you're gonna start to walk your feet out and lean into each other's hands. So your job is to hold each other up and see if you can reach your hands high while you make your rooftop. Hold it strong, press into each other's hands, hold each other up, support each other. Yeah, and make your tall roof. How's it going? Yeah, let's look at it one more time. Fantastic, boys and girls. Nice work, adults. All right, let's shake it out. Shoo. That was a lot of strength in the arm, wasn't it? Fantastic. All right, well, we're gonna give another pose a try with our partner. And this one is called the open heart pose. Yeah, so we're gonna work together again. Now this time, instead of pressing into each other's hands, one partner is going to hold on to the other partner. Now for this one, I'm going to use my pole here. All right, boys and girls, find your partner. One friend is going to stand tall in mountain pose, while the other friend stands behind them with 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. And then you're going to reach to grab your partner's hands behind them, just like that, right? Maybe standing up. Now when you're ready, be so strong as you're going to hold your partner as they start to lean forward. And I'll show you with my strap over here. So standing tall, just like a mountain, lift your heart. And then you're going to start to lean forward. But remember, your partner behind you can't let go. They have to hold you up and hold you so strong. And then take a big breath in here. Big breath out. Wonderful, well done. Awesome, all right, come back to mountain pose. Let go of each other's hands. Shake it out. And let's switch. So now if you were the one holding on to your partner, you get to be the one leaning forward and opening your heart. And if you were opening your heart before, now you get to be the strong partner that supports. All right, so find your mountain pose or find your strong stance, holding on to the back of your partner's hands. And then when you're ready, the person in front gets to lean forward. Let's try it again. Here we go. Big breath in. Big breath out and lean forward. Let your heart lead. Yeah, taking a big breath here. Big breath out. Nice job. Ooh, that's such a great stretch. Awesome. Were you able to work together and support each other? Oh, I hope so. All right, boys and girls, let's come back to our mats. Adults will come back to our mats. And let's try. We're going to actually have a seat. And we are going to sit facing our partner. So sitting crisscross applesauce. This next pose is called gaze into the mirror. So we're going to pretend to be mirrors to our partners. So sitting tall, facing each other, we're going to press our hands to each other's hands, right? Press our palms to each other's palms. I'm just going to hold on to my bear's paws today. And then the job here today is to look into your partner's eyes. And then we're going to start to move our hands, and your partner will move their hands too and kind of follow you as if you were looking in a mirror. So whatever you do with your hand, your partner's going to follow along with you. And keep your hands connected. Keep your eyes connected. And just take a moment. One person gets to lead and the other person will get to lead too. So whatever you choose to do with your hands, your partner is going to follow you. Beautiful. Take another moment. Nice work. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Now this time we're going to let your partner lead. So if you had a turn to be the leader, now your partner gets the turn to be the leader. But before we do, let's take our hands together and let's rub them until they feel nice and warm. Yeah, keep going. Do they feel really warm? Nice. When they do, take your hands and without touching your partner's hands, just press your palms up to each other's palms so they'll look like this. And leave a little space and just notice. Do you feel anything in between your two hands? Nice. All right, let's get ready. Your partner gets to move and you get to follow. Nice work, my friends. All right, let's shake it out. Shake it out. Awesome. All right, moving along, we have another partner pose. That's right, it's double boat pose. Some of you might have done this pose with me before. All right, so we're gonna stay seated in front of our partner. And I'm going to use the wall for this one too, but let's get set up and then I'm going to move over to the wall. So we're going to sit tall. And now this might be tricky if you're doing it with an adult. If your partner is taller than you, it might be a little bit tricky. So if you have a brother or sister, it might be fun to try with somebody a little bit more your size, but you can always give it a try with your adult too. All right, so sitting tall, knees are bent, feet are pressing into the floor. We're going to reach for our partner's hands. And then we're going to press one foot into our partner's foot and press our other foot into our partner's foot. And then you're going to extend your feet, maybe one foot at a time, maybe the second foot. That's right, and you're going to hold each other's hands so strong and see if you can reach your toes up towards the sky. Fantastic. I'm going to give it a try on my wall. Hold your pose. Keep holding it. Ooh, fantastic. Nice work, boys and girls. Lift your heart. Take a big breath in here. Big breath out. Awesome work. Nice job. If you have more than one person practicing with you today, you might take a moment to try boat pose with somebody else. So take this time, find a different partner, and try that pose again. Well done. Look at everybody working together. Such great teamwork. Awesome. All right, back on our mats, turning towards each other once more. We're going to stretch our legs out long, wide to the side. So your partner's legs are going to meet yours. If your partner's legs are longer than yours, then you can always put your feet on the inside of their ankles, wherever you can find your feet to match their legs. And then we're going to grab a hold of each other's arms once more, each other's hands. And this time you might even grab a hold of each other's wrists. So that way we have a nice strong hold. Sitting up nice and tall, legs stretched out. We're going to gently start to rock back and forth, just like we did in the beginning. That's right. Go slow to start and make sure you talk to your partner, because sometimes a pose might not feel good in the body, and if it doesn't feel good, tell your partner, say, oh, slow down, or don't pull so hard. But if you can lean back as far as it feels good for both of you. And you can lean forward for as long as it feels good for both of you. That's right. Keep going. Back and forth. We call this seesaw pose. Yes. Nice job. Keep it going, keep it going. Wonderful. All right, sitting up tall. Now this one might be tricky, but let's give it a try. We're gonna sit tall facing our partners. Legs are still gonna stay right where they're at, but we're gonna reach across and grab our partner's opposite hand. Now take your free hand and reach up and over and make a rainbow. Well done. Nice work. Come all the way back up and let's try it again. Draw that rainbow once more. Up and over. Beautiful. Let's see if we can grab a hold of the other opposite hand. And then your first hand, reach up and over. Come on up. Let's do it again. Reach up and over. Well done. Nice job. All right, give your knees a little hug. Fantastic. Are you ready to try boat pose once more? All right, grab a hold of each other's hands, press your feet together, and then when you're ready, lift one foot up, lift up the other foot, and lift your heart. Hold on to each other's hands. Well done. Nice job. All right, come on down. Shoo, shake it out. All right, boys and girls, we have one more partner pose to do. And this might be my most favorite partner pose of all. This one is called Lizard on a Rock. And if you've practiced with me before, you know this pose really well. We've done this pose lots of times. Awesome. All right, let's find our backs. Once more, back to back. And this time we're going to decide who's going to be the rock first and who's going to be the lizard. Our rock is our child's pose. Our lizard is going to lie across the rock. Yeah. So here we go. Let's give it a try. I'm going to be the rock first. Is that okay with you? Okay. Awesome. And don't worry, if you are the rock first, you'll get a chance to be the lizard next. And if you were the lizard first, you'll get a chance to be the rock. So our rocks are going to come down onto their knees and they're going to fold forward, bringing their forehead all the way down to the ground. And our lizard friends are gently going to sit down right on your sacrum. It's kind of where your tailbone is. Gently sit down, and then as you're ready, you're going to start to lean back and lie back onto your rock. And let your arms hang over your head. Stretch out the front of your chest, stretch out your heart. And if you can, take a couple breaths here. Well done. All right, lizard, slowly either roll right off. You can always roll off to the side, or you can gently sit up tall, and then our rocks can sit up. Wonderful. All right, now here's your chance to switch. So if you were the rock, it's your turn to get to be the lizard. Now this pose, I should have mentioned too, is kind of tricky when you're working with an adult. So you might choose to have the adult be the rock, so you get to be the lizard. Might not work the other way around if you're the rock and the adult's the lizard. But if you have some siblings, then you guys can both give it a try. And I'm sure adults won't mind always being the rock. Maybe the adults can do lizard on a rock themselves. All right, so my partner is going to go into rock pose, into child's pose. And then I'm going to sit gently on his sacrum and then fold back and stretch my arms out. Take a couple breaths here. One more breath if you can. And then lizards slowly start to come on up. Whew. And let's have a seat. Fantastic work. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Nice job. You might even give your partner a high five. Fantastic work today, my friends. All right, well, let's get ready for our rest. And then for today's rest is also a partner pose too. I call it sleeping snake. So if you have maybe one other person working with you today, maybe you have your whole family with you today, we're gonna try to make a sleeping snake. So let's get started. So one person's gonna lie down on the mat, just like you do for Shavasana. And then the next person is going to lie down also, but put their head on your belly. So your belly is going to be your partner's pillow. Just like that. Yeah. And then the next partner, your next family member, is going to lay down on their belly. And we're going to keep zigzagging until everybody has a spot to lie down, comfy and cozy, with a belly for a pillow. All right, did everybody get into their position? I'll give you another moment. And it might be kind of giggly, it might feel kind of weird if you've never done this before, but that's okay. While you're lying here, take a big breath in. And notice how your belly moves up. And when your belly moves up, your partner's head will move up. And as you breathe out, notice how everything settles back down. Let's try it again. Big breath in. Big breath out. Wonderful. Stay here for a few moments. And just notice your head rising and falling as your partner breathes in and breathes out.
I am thankful for my health. It's more valuable than money or any superficial wealth. I am thankful for my family and friends. Their support of me is heartwarming and knows no end. I am thankful for each day and time. My youth I will cherish, but for it I will not pine. I am thankful for the food I eat, whether it's a big hearty meal or just a tiny tasty treat. I am thankful for my warm bed in my home. It's the place I rest and dream and can call my very own.
All right, my friends, start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And stay here for just a moment. I'm going to let you know just how to get up so everybody stays safe and it feels good to everybody. So the very last person in your snake, go ahead and get up. And then when that person gets up, the next person can get up. And when that person gets up, then the next person can get up. And then keep going until finally everybody in your sleeping snake has gotten up and is sitting crisscross applesauce, hands on your knees. Well done, my friends. Awesome work working together with your family. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Adults, I hope you enjoyed yourselves as well. It's important that we take time to be together and that we show our appreciation for each other, for our gratitude. So there's one more thing that we're going to do before we go, and that's a little chant. We're going to give thanks to ourselves, to our families, to our friends, to all the people all over the world. Let's bring our palms together in front of our hearts, sitting up tall. We're going to reach up and we're going to say giving, and then bring your hands back down in front of your heart and say thanks. Giving, 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 thanks. One more time. Giving, thanks. Nice job. Yeah, beautiful. I hope you had as much fun as I did practicing with your family today. Feel free to practice those poses again with your family, or you might even try to make up some poses on your own. Let's get ready to say our goodbye poem. Reach way up high, say the sky above me, the earth below me, everything I need is within me. Well done, everybody. I will see you all next time.